another brand of aerial maneuvers as the bikers strut their stuff on the street. And flat on their backs, fast. ESPN's X Games are brought to you.
Next, we'll check out the Warriors, a bicycle stunt. It's always a consensus among the athletes here. These guys are the most extreme.
This year, after getting a wasted shoulder surgically repaired, he wrecked it in a different way. Last year, Matt Hoffman rode with 3 broken bones in his foot. Can he put all the parts together? Listen to the crowd as he throws a string of tricks.
You see what he does? Every single hit on the ramp, he is nailing a trick.
You want to fly, you'd better focus, even when the pain blurs your consciousness.
It just makes you hesitate a little bit, and if you hesitate, hesitate a fraction of a second, that's where you can mess up and end up getting hurt.
A man named Mira looked like the image of a winner in '96. Would he be the big name at the X Games? In the end, there was no topping Hoffman. Mira tumbled to second.
Rock and roll!
Dennis McCoy has taken his share of bumps, but his ability to smooth out a street course endures. He is coming back at us in the '97 X Games, having recovered from hand injuries, which left him unable to grip his brakes a year ago.
My right hand was about at 50% normal strength, and the left hand even less than that. So it was basically, I had to be completely perfect. If I landed hard on anything, the hands would just kind of yank off the bike.
You would best get a grip if you dare to take the dirt jump. To those who say men can't fly, these guys answer, why not? Gravity doesn't give glory away. It requires that someone pay in flesh.
I'm gonna die.
Any landing you walk away from is good enough at the X Games.
And Matt Hoffman told me that his biggest challenge is overcoming injury. He said that he'd like to have the human shoulders redesigned.
I think his shoulder has been redesigned by the vert ramp. A couple of missing pieces. Now, Hoffman and the other riders will be a captive audience for an established discipline in bike stunt that's brand new to the X Games. Chris McHenry is over on the deck there in the breeze with the lowdown. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris and Sandra. Well, bike flatland is a very technical discipline. Riders perform a series of tricks without using ramps, jumps, or rails, just their bikes. Simply touching the ground will cost them. The best flatlander in the world, Trevor Meyer, is new to the X Games, but certainly not to performing. He's one of the NBA's most popular halftime attractions. Oh, on his way to San Diego, he just happened to stop by Game 5 of the NBA Finals and perform in Utah. That's not bad.
It's better than working a normal full-time job, doing what you like to do. 4 years ago where, I wasn't sponsored, and, it was just like I wasn't making any money off of it, or, I didn't see it really progressing too far. I was thinking about either just getting a job as either painting houses or, doing construction or something like that, but, these last couple of years, things have just, gone big time, so things couldn't be better. I got involved with the freestyle part of it when I was about 12 years old, and I stuck with flatland all the way up to where I'm 25 now. Yeah, I've been the #1 flatland overall rider for the past 3 years, 94, 95, and 96, and I'm working on 97. I'm just fully concentrating, I'm just wanting to pull the next trick, my brain's thinking ahead, what am I going to do next, what brake lever to pull in, it's just, that's all that I'm thinking about.
Yeah, well, I'm one of the few that haven't went out and dyed my hair or got any earrings or tattoos or anything. I'm just, I don't know, maybe I'm original, just being like this.
And this certainly is original. Introducing Trevor. Now, the Flatland routine will consist of 20 to 30 tricks for Meyer, and it'll run about 2 to 3 minutes long. He plans on using the full 3 minutes. He'll debut a bike flip. He picked that up from the skaters. And back scuffing, he picked that up in his mother's living room when he hit a wall and had to scuff backwards to get back and do more of his routine. Trevor, want to spin on over here and we can talk to you for a minute? A lot of this sport is new to our audience, and what should they look for when they're watching your routine? What are the judges looking for?
Well, they're looking for difficulty, originality, and you want to do as many tricks that you possibly can in the 3-minute time that you have.
Now, it's very new to the X Games, but a lot of the other riders really respect Flatland. A lot of the vert guys say, oh, we give it a try. They get scuffed up knees and shins and they quit. What's the difference between the two type of riders?
Well, with Flatland, you have to have a lot of patience to be willing to spend, 8 hours a day on one parking lot. And with vert, you have to have the guts to just go big and go for it.
So you have a lot of patience and a lot of balance, and we look forward to seeing you perform later this week. And you'll see a lot of sports like this when the X Games coverage continues every night, beginning tomorrow at 1 a.m.
Coming up, the smoldering of spokes as Dave Volker spins his wheels on the bike street course. Then, biker Sherlock takes a raucous ride, totally liberated on his luge. Barefoot jumper